man. How we doing, man? What's up,
Bruh,
champ?
what's happening?
Ain't nothing, man. I seen you the other day on vacation. I seen you on vacation. I seen a couple of your lives. I was in a couple of your lives, man. I woke up one night, man. Yeah, bathroom run. And I come back and I laid down. Couldn't go right back to sleep. I hit my joint. And first thing I see, Ali Saddiq live. I looked at the clock. It's like 3 o'clock. I said, man, what this old joker doing up this late, man? So I hit the button. And you was on there with some dude, man. And boy, y'all was cutting up, man. Y'all was cutting up.
You know, like it's amazing how many people don't know anything about boxing, and that's not the point. They don't know anything about boxing, but willing to comment on something that they don't understand.
Man, if you was in here earlier, I just was telling people, man, check this out. Same concept. How many people you ever heard say, "Oh yeah, well, I go to prison. If I'm in there, I'm just gonna get me a knife. I'm gonna handle my business. I'm gonna do it." How you gonna know what you gonna do if you ain't even never been in them situations, bro? If you ain't never been in them situations, how do you know what you gonna do? And I tell people all the time, it's not what you capable of doing. Everybody's capable of doing anything. What are you willing to do?
You would do
Yeah, it's not what you're capable of. A kid is capable of killing you. What are you
shoot
willing to do?
and shoot, stab, and two different
Yeah.
things. It's like when you make a comment on something. So if I sign you, just random business. If I sign you to a 10-year contract, sign you to a 10-year contract, you do two fights. You do two fights, and we have television residual rights to the two fights. So when they re-show them, we get paid. But I sign you to a 10-year contract. Now you in jail. Am I'm making the little residual money, but am I making some real money from you off the contract if you in jail for for
No, you're not making the money you're supposed to be making nowhere near what you'll be making if
you're
you
not
go to
making the
jail.
money that,
Nah,
so I comment on the Pooh Shiesty thing. I said on Vlad, I'm like, so really it's a lose lose on everybody's end.
right,
Now this clown don't know what he talking about for sure. Gucci man making money. But motherfucker, if he's supposed to be signed to a contract, nigga, I'm not making the money off the 5 albums versus the one bullshit ass the one album that I got, nigga. I'm not making the money.
right,
Fucking
right.
retard.
Yeah, well, yeah. I think I think I seen some of that clip you did with him on that. But yeah, I mean that's anybody. If you got a contract with somebody and they gonna make money off of what you doing, if you're in prison, you're not doing nothing.
Not doing nothing.
You're not doing anything. So you're only making money off of what he did before he went to prison.
Yeah,
And
and
that's
you
not going to be the same amount of money because other people is still doing what he's supposed to be doing. Other people is putting out records and this. So he fading more and more away. The longer you away, the more you're going to fade away. He came out, his music started popping again, but man, wasn't nobody really tripping about that when he was gone. It won't the same amount of money wouldn't have been made if he was out. No way near the same amount of money. Well, one thing was certain, it looked like he ain't gonna be making no more albums unless he's gonna be making them in there. That's
which
for
is
sure.
the which is the stupidest shit of
Ever
all
since.
time of all time.
It's definitely in the top three of all times in the history of the world. Yeah, yeah.
of all time stupidest ass comments, man. Them, like, god damn, man. Especially people who don't deal with contracts. Nigga, do you know what perpetuity mean? Do you know, nigga, do you know what any of this shit mean, nigga?
I guarantee you the average person don't know what perpetuity means. I can guarantee you that. You did?
So even if I dropped you from the label, the shit that you did with me, the shit that you did with me still comes with me, nigga. It
Right.
still comes with me.
For sure.
So I could have dropped you from the label. Watch this. I could have dropped you from the label and still made the money that I was making, that I'm gonna make off the two albums with you, the album
Right.
that I did. I could have dropped you off like and still would have been making that money. You know what I'm saying? And you could have went with another label and not did nothing. And I still would have been making that money off
Yeah.
that album. But the point being is now you in jail, nigga. Nobody's making the money.
Right.
Cause we ain't talking about the money that's been made. We talking about future money.
Yeah. And if he would have dropped them and he would have went to somebody else, if he would have went to somebody else and blew up, right? And he still would have made some more money because then that would have made his two first albums classic.
So here we go. This is how when you're stupid, you don't know nothing and you think that you know everything. Okay. So I drop Domino Effect and then Paramount comes back and drops Bigger Than These Bars. Bigger Than These Bars was done in 2018.
Mm,
My half hour special was done um in 2017. So in 2018, when they dropped that special, we probably got 200, 300,000 views on that special because when they dropped it and all the rest of that. Then they repurposed it one more time, so we probably got up to about 560. If people look at the now since Domino Effect dropped, you know what I'm saying, the first one, and they put it out like 6 months later, they redid and redropped Bigger Than These Bars. They had 4.5 million views on that.
mm,
So regardless if I'm not on the label or not, they own that special.
right.
So they're making money on that special. Now, just think if I would have did the 13 specials after that with them,
Mm.
how much money they would have been making. But but
Yeah.
but I don't know. I don't know nothing. I'm just a random ass
Right.
nigga who
Right.
52 years old who been doing contracts for I don't know how goddamn long. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But okay. A nigga with 9 albums.
Right.
With nine
Yeah.
albums that
Hey, congratulations, man, on fathers, man. I was telling them this week on the joint, man. I just was watching the numbers go up, man. 2 million, man, in 8 days, man. If y'all ain't went to see fathers, man, you tripping, slacking on your pimping. 2 million views, man, in 8 days, man. That's big, man. That's big, man. And then like I say, people say comments and stuff too. I just be tripping off people, man. 'Cause I know people got a mouth they gonna talk, so they be saying and I tell him, I said, oh, I got this homeboy, right? He got this he was locked up with him, but he doing good out here right now. And he got this club out here now with a bar type thing. And he was telling me that he got comedians that come in and everything, right? So he was like, yeah, man, I heard you friends with the dude Ali, man. I'm we trying to get him down here. So I say, what, in the joint? And he was like, yeah, in the club. I said, I don't even know if that's even possible. So he had his business partner on the phone too. He said, what do you mean by that? I said, man, Ali be doing like, stadiums and stuff like that, man. I said, he the biggest comedian in the world. So the Joker tell me, he said, biggest comedian in the world? Why I ain't never heard of him? I said, I don't know why you ain't never heard of him. I said, he said, man, he ain't the biggest comedian in the world. I said, well, I ain't gonna argue with you, debate with you. I said, the numbers, men alive, women, they just go look at the numbers. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, well, our club hold, or the club hold 400 people. I said, well, okay. I said, I don't know. I don't know his business. I don't know if he even do clubs with 400. I said, but I do know this. nine times out of ten, I said he independent. I know it's probably gonna cost a lot to get him. So he like what? I said, I just told you I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know that. You know what I'm saying? I said, I don't know his ins and out his business. I'm just telling you, he's the biggest comedian in the world. So if you think you can pay him to get him, then hey, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I was like tripping because they be like, "Oh, you say he the biggest comedian in the world because you know him and you mess with him." I said, "No, I said because I see comedy, I see the numbers." And you know what he told me? And I just seen you with dude too, and dude got a good little set thing with him too. Mojo. That's what he told me. He said, he ain't bigger than Mojo Brooks. Mojo Brooks, funniest dude out there right now. I said, okay, if you say so, he may be the funniest dude to you. I said, just go look at his numbers and look at his, and you tell me who you know what I'm saying, who the people say. So he came back like 2 days when he hit me back. He was like, oh yeah, I had seen that dude before, but I ain't know his name. Yeah. The Mexican got on boots. Yeah, the Domino Jones. I ain't know that's who you was talking about. I said, yeah, that's what I was talking about. You know, so he's, oh yeah, that's crazy though. I didn't know that was him. I didn't even know his name. How you gonna watch this special and don't even know his name? You know what I'm saying? So like I say, some people just be talking to be talking, man. I just take it all in stride. I be like, yeah, all right, bro. Whatever you say. I ain't gonna argue with you, that's for sure. You
So
did.
this is what this is what and why I let Joe handle everything when it comes to booking. Cause see,
Right.
Joe makes it where people understand a little better. What city is this?
This is in Virginia Beach.
The beach.
Yeah, Virginia Beach.
So so I come to the Virginia Beach Funny Bone, allowed 8 shows, but I come to a theater in Virginia Beach and sell the theater out with over 3,000 people.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the joint I think that's the first joint I went to that time. I went to two.
Yeah, in Virginia. Yeah,
Yeah,
in
two
Virginia.
two of the Jones you did down here. Yeah, I went to two of them. I think one of them was in Norfolk. I know one of them was in Norfolk at the theater joint.
Yeah, so doing, I'm on the 3rd year of a theater tour. 3rd year, 100 shows. My base, my base price, 75 to 100K. That's the base price. Like that ain't got nothing to do with other things and other deals and all the rest of that when I come somewhere. But the base price, me knowing that you can't yield that in a 400-seater club makes no sense for me to come.
And I'm not even in the business, but I'm common sense knowledge, man. And that's why I said what I said to him. And I don't know if he took it as if I was just trying to be, arrogant or whatever. I'm like, brother, I don't know what his pockets is, man, how he do his books. I'm just going by what I see, what I know. I look at his numbers, I look at his status, I look at the shows he do, and you telling me 400 people. I'm just using common sense. I'm saying, bro, I don't think that's going, you know what I'm saying? But I think he was trying to take it as if I'm saying, oh man, like what you mean? We can't book him? I ain't say it out loud, but in my mind, I'm saying you probably can't. You know
Niggas,
what I'm saying? You're
niggas
not gonna
take
make that back in a 400. I'm thinking that just common sense, business wise. I'm like, whatever you have to pay him, and you got 400 people, you're not even gonna be able to make back what you paid him in the club.
niggas take everything to offense. That's why I let. But no. Let me take it back. Let me take it back. Niggas take everything that niggas is telling them to offense. But when that white boy talk to them,
Yeah.
them niggas don't be offended no more. for some strange reason. And I'm just going on what I know to be true. Fuck what
Right.
everybody else talking about. Ah, man, that ain't right. Nigga, if I tell you 100K, nigga, you, ah, man, you can't, blah, blah, blah. But when that white boy tell you 100K, you
Yeah.
don't say a goddamn thing to him.
Yep. Yeah, because it's like that's the part that I be telling dudes, man. We just so brainwashed, man. It's that like we see, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I tell them, you see a white man in a suit and a tie, you automatically assume he's somebody, he important. You know what I'm saying? You see a black man in a suit and a tie, you think he going to church. Come on, man.
Going to court.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, dog. I said we brainwashed, and then we see people in the uniform, and we automatically yield to their superiority, like they know more. Man, they just got a job, bro. They just got a job. You know what I'm saying? That don't make them no bigger, no better than you, man. But you just automatic. That's the brainwashing that we look at appearance in the uniform and automatically yield our intellect and yield our position in life
Yeah.
because of,
I,
but man, I ain't got time for that.
I don't, I don't, um, I hate the fact that it's like that. But just like me, you wouldn't think that I knew anything about contracts because what? I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in my business that deal with contracts every day, that before I was doing my thing with a manager, I was doing the contracts on my own.
Mm.
I was reading the contracts on my own. So I'm trying to figure out what make you think that don't nobody else know anything about contracts besides you,
I,
or that's the
I was
it's a
wondering why anybody would think you wouldn't know anything about contracts when you've been in the business for 30 years.
and, and the other thing is before I was doing this, nigga, and I know this niggas don't know this, nigga. I worked for a record label before I was doing this, nigga. Stupid, yeah, stupid. I worked for a record label. See, because y'all don't know everything that a nigga has done in his life. You think
Right,
that you think because where you see me at now is the only thing that I've ever done in my life, nigga.
right.
But I'm 52 years old, nigga. I was only gone 6 years, nigga.
Yeah.
I was doing shit before 6 years, and I was doing shit after the 6 years.
I see. Hey, look, remember I sent you, Joe? Did you see the clip I sent you? I sent you when I said you was in the video. When you was in the video and had dreads.
Yeah, I had locks, and and
Yeah.
and, and I didn't cut my locks till I was 33.
Yeah.
I remember when I cut my locks, but I worked for a record label. I was in a bunch of videos because I worked for a record label.
Yeah. I was
Stupid.
strolling. I see the Joe. So the video going by, I said, hold up. I bagged that Joe. I said, hold up. Man, that's Ali.
Yeah, wrote in videos, and also wrote shit, wrote scripts, all this type of shit. And
Yeah.
and and all that shit. Ran a record pool, all broke people's records, all this type shit.
That's crazy work. Yeah, man.
Worked in a hair salon, nigga. Went to beauty school, nigga. Did a bunch of shit, nigga. That most people don't know that beauty school hair and manicures are connected. They both got a mock that you have to do. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Stupid.
Yeah,
You know
my
what I'm
sister
saying?
been doing it for a long time. Yeah.
Like
Hey,
nigga,
look, y'all see, this is what the video, pop my trunk. Pop my trunk. Y'all go look at that
yeah.
video. Ali in that video with the dreads and the suit on.
They can go to Juvenile video, the way we be leaning. They can go to Mike Jones. They can go look
Mike
Kiki.
Jones. Yeah,
They
look
can go
Kiki.
they can go to Big Mo videos. They can go to it's so many videos that nigga can go to. You know what I'm saying? They
That's
can go to
crazy.
Zero. They can go to Zero's
Zero.
video. Yeah. Slim Thug. It's all type of videos they can go to.
Houston, man. Houston, man. Houston,
Now
man.
them Louisiana Jones with Juvie, and also this dude out of Atlanta. You know, I've been on a lot of niggas videos, man.
Yeah, I was strolling, man. I hit that joint, man. I said, man, that be God, this Ali right here.
Niggas
Yeah.
don't know that I vote. I'm one of the voting members for the the Oscars, nigga. It's
Oh yeah,
stupid,
that's
like nigga.
dope. Yeah, that's dope.
I'm in SAG and AFTRA, nigga. I'm on a lot of shit, man.
Yeah,
That you don't know what all I do, nigga.
yeah, that's dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah,
That's dope, man.
I was on Showtime with the show Flatbush Misdemeanor, and I done did punch up writing for shows. Nigga, like, nigga, what are y'all niggas talking about, man? So y'all think so this to get this straight. And maybe this is above their head. So y'all think that I have other people on my channel that I have produced their specials and I don't know shit about a fucking contract?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no,
that's
no.
crazy.
I just want people to think about them. I have other people on
Right.
my thing, but I don't know anything
About contract.
about contracts.
Yeah, that's absurd.
Yeah, the movie that we did in Brazil, live from Rio.
Mm.
Yeah, but I don't know anything about contracts.
I
Oh,
think too, man, a lot of people like I don't know, I could be wrong, but I think people just say stuff like that, man, because they want you to acknowledge them or talk to them. Man. That's what I think. Because some of that stuff just sounds so absurd. I think they might make a comment or something like that just so you can respond, man.
so
Because there's no way they can just to even think that.
I put that video up of me, um, because niggas like, oh, this nigga, because nigga on Vlad, all nigga do is go by 30 seconds. So I did about 7 or 8 rounds on the heavy bag, one lighter, one heavier, and each round was 6 minutes. I was doing double rounds.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With with I ain't tripping on that. But if you think what this lady say, man, don't nobody want to see you moonwalk. And my coach comment, my coach comment to my boy, I see you still got that footwork. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, this nigga don't know nothing about boxing. And then, OG, you looking a little slow. Nigga, how fast you supposed to be going on the speed bag and the heavy bag, nigga? What are
Yeah.
you talking about? Like, this is, I'm like, y'all niggas be killing me, nigga. This, like, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what training looks like at all. And nigga, I'm 52. I'm not getting ready to fight nobody, nigga. I'm
They think you give a fight boost in it, man. They think you give a fight boost, man.
nigga. If I was getting ready to fight Ray J and these niggas, I wouldn't even train. I'd just be eating. Nigga be looking at Lee, what you doing? Nigga, I ain't training. Nigga, I'm eating pizza, nigga.
Hey, the guy,
I don't need to train for these niggas.
hey, look, Ray
Yeah.
J get ready to fight.
Orlando Brown.
Man,
Hassan!
hey, this gonna be a comedy special, man. This
Yeah.
you can produce that. That's gonna be a comedy special, dog.
Hassan!
Oh man, Ray J, man.
Come here. Look, no, just come right there. What time are you supposed to be getting your hair cut? Okay. So what time is it? You have 30 minutes to get ready before we walking out this door at 8:35. No, I don't need to hear the excuse what you did and what you didn't do. Get up and start getting ready, you know what I'm saying, to walk out this door. Yeah, no excuse. Deodorant, everything. Put all that stuff on and let's get ready to go. Boy, I tell you, people talking about I'm still in bed. I done been up and laid back down because I knew I had to wait on him.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah, that just gonna be a comedy special, man. Ray J, man. I don't. they must be getting him a decent bag, man, because he looked horrible in that first fight, man. I'm talking about.
Oh
I
man,
thought that man, he looked like a kid, man. He looked like a real life kid.
man, I don't know what they get be having going on, but Brandon, they give these boys some money for these things. It's crazy.
Yeah, Aiden Ross, man. Aiden Ross, they see he got that money to burn, man. He got a lot of sponsors. They said sponsors be paying for it, but he be getting them Jones. They be getting good money, man. They be getting each one of them be getting over 100K. I think that's the minimum. They getting 100K.
Oh,
So,
that's what and see that's my thing. If you're getting that, I gotta be in on the insides.
mm,
I need more than that.
well,
Because
I know.
100K for a boxing match, um, when I know you gotta be getting the insides on the on the place.
Mm.
But y'all don't know what that means. Y'all would know what that meant, the insides. But okay, I don't know nothing. But I don't think that this is what I don't think. I think that most of these cats out here think that other people got money, but I don't.
hmm
That's for real.
They might think you do your shows for free.
Yeah, man, I think that they think, man, that boy ain't in no movies. My boy ain't in no sitcom.
Mm.
How much money could possibly be making? You know, what, what your chains, where your rings at?
Right.
I be laughing because they don't know. They don't know what I drive.
hmm
So it's a mind boggling thing to me. So they think I'm out just out here, man. But if I walked outside, they may think I have an apartment. But oh man, I know I be seeing them, but this
Yeah.
the type of some apartments got high ceilings and upstairs and all that.
Some of them anyway.
Some of 'em, man. But it's a weird dynamic.
mm.
You know, maybe maybe people think that you know being the only nigga to ever win a major award for uh, uh,
Independence.
uh, uh, independent
Right.
comedy spot. Maybe,
Maybe they don't know what independent means, though.
maybe they don't.
Maybe they don't know what independent means.
Maybe
You
maybe they don't, bro. Maybe they just think that I'm just randomly out here, man, just doing nothing.
100 city tours is like, you know, you just you just go do them joints and they don't really like.
Oh, look at this nigga right here. Uh, I don't think that they care about your money. Oh yeah, yes they do. Yes they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because see, people that do a business, when you're in a business, and people think that first of all, let me tell you why they do. Since you, Mr. Eric, let me tell you, Eric or whoever your name, because I can't really see it. I need my glasses. Okay, let me see why they don't care. Because they trying to book me, nigga. So they got to care about what they paying me.
Right.
And if you think that you can book me for peanuts, nigga, you got to care about. I mean, he can't be getting that much. That's one. Okay, then two. Let's go on educational level. if I'm in a business, and then when I say something and you don't think that I know about contract, I know about contracts has to do with financial earnings. You know what I'm saying? All throughout the board. The initial money, the back end money, all the rest of that. So nigga, let's not ever say that an entertainer, that people out here don't care about what type of money they making when they trying to book them, or when they speaking on something, thinking that a nigga is speaking from not experience and not sitting out here making money. But that's a bunch of bullshit. But maybe you don't know, because I don't know what you do for a living.
Right. Well, everybody be talking about the money. Cause I mean, shoot, celebrities is the only one that everybody just know automatically know what type of
They
money they get.
automatically know what they
Yeah,
making.
yeah. Like whatever job like even in the NBA, they say, "Oh, he just signed a $30 million contract." Man, they don't say that when you work at the factory. Don't nobody know what you making, but that's what they do.
Yeah,
That's what they care
they
about.
don't announce what the plumber, what the nigga who just graduated from plumbing school, they don't announce what he made. But go ahead,
Right.
go ahead, make your comment again. Make your comment again.
Yeah.
I ain't defending myself to hate. I'm explaining. Niggas think that explaining something is defending yourself. No, if you leave people in the dark and leave them dumb, then they'll make these statements going forth about other people. I'm just giving
Right.
them the insight, understanding of how things go. I ain't defending a goddamn thing. Man, and I don't never even say this type of arrogant shit. Man, I'm way too motherfucking rich to be defending myself against any nigga that ain't in my tax bracket.
Right. For sure, for sure.
And I was like that when you didn't have the friends, that I had. Nigga, let me tell you something about me. I'm a nigga that walk around this city, nigga. I don't even need to take my wallet if I don't want to. I put in enough equity. I have enough equity with the community, nigga, that I don't even need a wallet
Yeah.
in this
Yeah.
city.
Yeah.
I don't need no
Yeah.
wallet in this city.
Yeah.
Nigga,
Yeah.
I can go anywhere in this city, nigga. I am beloved in my city because of the equity that I have put in. Because guess what? Y'all forget that I have a day in this city. Ali Saddiq Day in this city.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I can go down the street, I can get gas, I can get food, I can go get some clothes, I can get to man, in this city, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm
As you
good.
should be. As you should be.
and
As
and
you
and
should be.
and the fact that most of y'all niggas reserve the right for people to say what they had to only to certain niggas. If Chappelle was saying it, you wouldn't say a motherfucking thing. If Cat
Right.
was saying something, you wouldn't say a motherfucking thing. If Kevin was saying something, you wouldn't say a motherfucking thing, because in your mind you think that what they done, that whether it's a TV show or whether it's a movie, it equates to them niggas being rich and they have the ability to say, because you think that comedy is based upon a fucking movie or a sitcom, nigga. I'm great, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm great.
Yeah.
I'm great.
Yeah, and that's what it is. It's the appearance. It's like the movies, the TV shows and stuff like that. People will assume, you know what I'm saying, that okay, they're in a better position than you because they haven't seen you, and they're like, that's why the dude said what he said. Well, like, man, I don't, who is that? Well, I don't know. Why? Because he ain't seen you in no movie. So that's when people tell me that, they say, well, who Ali see? You don't know him, but you say you like comedy. If you like comedy, you would know who he is. I don't have to
Them
explain it to
niggas
you. If
like
you
them
like
niggas like
comedy, you'll know
them
who he
niggas
is.
like them niggas like comedic movies. So
Right.
let's
It's a
let's get to
difference.
the brass tacks of it. If you are in a movie, that is one check.
For sure. For sure.
One check.
Right.
So I got offered a movie role. I would have to be overseas for 6 months to do this movie.
Right.
I'm gonna get my initial contract money, and I'm gonna get a per diem to live while I'm over there.
Right.
Do you know what 6 months of touring is for me?
I can only
Oh
imagine.
my goodness.
I
6 months.
can only imagine.
So I remember when I was on Bring the Funnies, I was the only person on that show that wanted to lose from the initial round. From the very first round, I wanted to lose
Right,
because I had agreed to do the show. Now, I had no idea that I had to stay there.
right.
I had to stay in LA, and they would let us go home after like 2 months for like 10 days. And that's if you advance. So when you advance, the more you advance, they things change. It's not the initial
Yeah.
contract. It changes to another contract. You got to go back in and re-sign something that right. So I'm making $500 a week.
Right.
$500 a week. But I came off tour. I came off the tour that I was on, which I was doing this club tour.
Right.
I came off the tour doing improvs and funny bones to come do Bring the Funny. Now the reason why we did it was to grow an audience, grow another audience,
Right.
organically grow another audience on NBC. But I wanted to lose first round. I just, but I kept advancing, right? So my total earnings during this time was about $4,500.
Mm.
Next, like literally, when the show was over, the tour dates that I already had, not the ones that I missed, but the ones that would be going forward after that, because I was still been on tour, right?
Right.
It was Ontario Improv was the first one. So Ontario Improv is sold out to the max. Like it's all type, like you can't even get a fucking ticket. I cleared 65K that weekend
Mm.
just in Ontario in 4 shows.
Right.
Then to goes, I was making no less than 60 every weekend.
Right.
But it was a lot of hundreds in there. Hundreds
Mm.
and tens, 120s. You know what I'm saying? And we adding shows. Woo, 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 woo. People in Baltimore, they was like, no, that nigga came to that Baltimore Comedy Factory and sold out 8 shows and walked out of there with a bag. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, so that's what we was doing, right? But I equate being on that show the same to being in a movie.
Right.
And this is why people who are in movies, they gotta keep doing them. You gotta keep doing them
Right. Yeah.
because once that movie is over, it's 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 done. There's
Mm.
there's there's sitcoms and you got some back end money, but the back end money ain't. That's if it's in your contract. The back end money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So a television contract, television check is different than movies. You know what I'm saying? And it's so many different type of contracts. That's why you have a entertainment attorney
Mm.
that does entertainment attorney is different than a regular attorney.
Mm.
But if these niggas don't be getting all this money for these movies, they think that every movie deal is $1 million deal. Y'all stupid. If you think that, you're stupid.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? You have to work up to that. Now, somebody explained to me one time, he said, why Tom Cruise make a movie every 4 or 5 years and John Travolta don't?
Right.
John Travolta still got shot money, nigga. So
He said with the grease, yeah. The grease, no, you still got grease money. Most people don't fight that it allows them to be a contract. Sacrifices family time should be prices. Yeah, yeah, John Travolta been around for a long time, man. Long time.
Person.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably think I have a personal injury attorney. These niggas stupid.
Personal injury for what?
And for somebody to say, well, what they don't care about, okay, yeah, they do care. They do care. Because they don't understand. It's like when some people go to to see me in a theater. See, I don't own the club. I don't own the
Right,
club. But I do rent the theater.
right.
You're surprised that the expenses and the rent on the theater, nigga. That's all me. That's why that's me in the production company because I'm not just a talent.
Mm,
See, the difference is you come see me do a special. You're watching the talent and the executive producer. You're watching the talent and the boss.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody gets paid and treated well, but all the payment comes from me. Make sense to you? Like the lighting, the director, the line runner, the security, the everything, the paying for the building, the backdrops, the everything. That all comes out of my pocket. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe yes.
I thought that was
But
obvious. I thought people automatically knew that. That's why I say the word independent. You understand the word independent? Pain, go away. What up, champ? Yeah, that's what I mean. I like I say, I ain't even never been in the business, but these things like that to me just seem obvious because I understand what the independent means. You know what I'm saying? It all falls on you. Starts with you, it falls on you, it ends with you. You pay everybody. You know what I'm saying? You pay for this, you pay for that. I know what independent means, but in the end, the work that you produce, you reap the benefits from that. You know what I'm
hold
saying?
on, let me see this.
Yeah.
Ali, you ain't natural. Oh, okay. I know. I understand what you're saying. You know that's the thing. That's the thing. So even with the award, like because see, maybe niggas don't think that I actually have the fucking award. Maybe because because I ain't really showed it
He ain't really
a
showed
lot.
up.
Yeah, I
He
ain't
ain't
really
showed
showed it, champ. And maybe they think that I'm just joshing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they think that. But let me go over here.
I seen you on a live night with them Joneses looking like you was Michael Jackson at the war jump.
Maybe you ain't never seen. Yeah,
yeah,
just maybe. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
Just maybe you ain't
yeah.
never seen it.
Hey, look, no, hold it back up too. Look, that's a one on one. That's a one on one. Yeah, you don't own one. That's a one on one. Only independent. That's a one on one right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe you ain't see what it say. You know what I'm saying? And the
yeah.
nigga holding up the world. So look, and
Yeah,
and
yeah.
maybe and maybe and
That's
maybe
a
I'm
one
and
on
maybe
one.
I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping because it's three more wars back there.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Maybe they thought they was all for the same thing. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Independent.
Three more,
Yeah.
more. Pop, 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 pop. And then it's an award over there.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
a, that's the ultimate. But this is an award over there.
Push
And
up.
then and we go over here. We go over here. There's some more awards over here. There's one back there. It's one there. It's one there. It's one from the Hard Rock. It's in. It's a lot of awards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of awards. Oh, let's see what this say. Let's see what this say. Hold up. Let me turn it this way. 'Cause I don't. Let's see what this say. Okay. In the shadows to a February 25th, Capitol Hall sold out. Yeah.
Mm.
They and they was talking about sold out like all four shows.
Right.
Yeah. That you know. Oh, snap. Well, I'm tripping. It's an award up there too.
yeah. That's right. That's right.
oh, snap. Wait a minute. Hey, boy, I like
Ain't no
they
doubt, man. You done put that work in, soldier. That ain't no doubt about it, man. Ain't no doubt about it, man. And that's evident, man. Like I say, And I like the
Man,
word independent, man. You did it on your own. You did it your way, man. It's like Frank Sinatra, man.
you know,
You did it
they
your
have
way.
them cabinets. You know they got them in apartments, so we ain't tripping on
Yeah, yeah, yeah. A few of them joints.
that. them in apartments.
Few of them joints. You know what I'm saying? There's a few. Yeah, there's a few of them. Yeah, man.
They got them in apartments. We ain't tripping on that.
Nah.
But it's a weird thing. But I just sit back and think like all these other niggas, they'll show their cars and all the rest of this. But and people don't nobody say, man, we don't care what kind of car you drive. We don't care what they say no. Who don't care is me.
Right.
I don't care. That's why
Right.
I don't never show this shit to y'all to get to make people mad. But when you when you test me, I go outside, nigga, and get it popping. And then
Yeah.
if you
You know
test
what I'm
me, I
talking
go
about?
outside and get it popping.
Yeah, I know what's out there though. I know. You did. I know what's out there. You know what I'm saying? But man, like I say, bro, your
I got
work.
some exclusive. I got some limited edition out there. I got some custom out there.
Yeah,
I got some just made for me out there.
yeah, yeah,
It's something out there. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. You
If
get it.
I can just go in the room and just show you the keys.
You know what
Amen.
I'm saying?
They
Yeah,
don't give you prop they don't
big
give you
round
prop
jump like
keys. Yeah,
that.
they don't give you prop keys. But Banky, the thing is, man, it ain't nobody in this world to say, hey man, I met that nigga and this nigga ain't down to earth.
Yeah,
This nigga ain't
yeah,
humble.
yeah,
I'm still around my way.
for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying?
Hey, when I was in the hey, I'm telling y'all right now, when I was in the green room with him, he was in there eating chicken, kick back, eating chicken. You did? Yeah, he kicked back eating chicken. Get ready. As soon as he finished eating chicken, we walked out to his meet and greet. Went right out there, shook everybody's hand, dapped everybody up. Hollered at his cute brothers and everything. Took pictures with everybody out there. You understand me? So, man, I'm telling you, man, and I'm saying y'all, all y'all on here anyway. Y'all know me. Y'all know I don't. I mean, I'm 33 years in the penitentiary. I know real niggas. I don't even have fake people around me. You know what I'm saying? So anybody I call my friend, my comrade, they real as they can get. And it ain't a lot of people that I call that. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my brothers.
And me and the boy met through Michael Collier.
Yup. Right. And that was real too, because when I went to his show and I went backstage and I went to take the picture with him and everything, as soon as I said my name, he said, "Oh, I remember." He said, "Yeah, yeah, 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 I remember." And he said, "You did 33 years, Mike." He off the top, he had it in his brain with all the things he multitasked, and he remembered that. So I knew I take notes of everything too because of the life I come from. So I remember that. And then after that, you know what I'm saying? I remember then I was just sitting up in that joint one day. I was sitting in there. I just finished filming that morning. And the phone ring. So I don't know the number. I don't use the answer numbers. I don't know. I answered the joint. I said, "Yo, what's up?" He said, "This bank?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "This is Ali Saddiq." I said, "Huh?" He said, "This is Ali Saddiq." And ever since then, we've been kicking it though. But you know what's so funny? You know what the funniest thing that we never talked about? This was the funniest thing right here. I don't know if you, but I know you remember because you got a good memory. Remember when I first came in one of your lives, and then my people, I didn't know that people like that follow me know when I'm on live. So they knew when they kept coming in, they put TVP in there. You was on the live. Man, that shit was funny. You say, "Man, what is this? That's just TVP. What is this? Taliban or something?" Man,
Yo, you when all them niggas was putting all the things.
you was like, bro, you would have seen your face. You was like, "Man, what is this TBP or banking, man? Bro, I'm finna block you, bro. What is you a coat? Is you a coat?" Man, Ali, you say, "Is you a coat? Is this a coat or something? What the hell is this?" man, all
They
these,
put
man, I
all
was,
these
man,
niggas
I said,
putting all
oh,
this stuff
no,
in my
these
it
people
was
that came over this joint, man, dude think I'm crazy up in this joint, man. That joint
who
was
was
funny
all
as
these
all
all
no
these niggas coming in saying, man,
Ali say, Ali say, is this a cult? What is
these niggas in my shit.
this? Man, that shit was funny as hell. He said, is this a
Then
cult?
they go them bullshit ass Indians again with that bullshit.
Hey, look, and then I'm green as a poo I'm trying to text fast to say, hey man, y'all chill out, man. Then I was trying to say, no, man, this man, and man, you was snapping, bro. You said, man, yeah, wait a minute, let me get your name right here. I'm finna block you.
Let me see. It was so many of them niggas. I said, man, let me figure these niggas out real quick. I'm finna show, get active on these niggas real quick.
Man, hey, but I thought back on that joke the other day, man. I said, hell, boy, that was some funny joke. I said, man, what the hell is this? What is this? In my life, what is this? Man, that joke was crazy, man. But yeah,
Man,
man, you one of the realest, bro. You one of the realest I met. You know what I'm saying? And I'd have met, you know what I'm saying, a few, you know what I'm saying, celebrities or whatever status you want to call them since I've been out, bro. But yeah, you wanted the realest, my guy, for sure, for sure.
man, bro, when you come from the shit that we have endured,
For sure.
or you endured the shit that we have placed ourselves in, and and people people think that you own one, but you're just different than all the rest of this goofy shit that niggas be on. Like nigga, I'm not even on your type of time, nigga. Real
Right.
talk. Like you on different type of time. And you don't realize it because nigga, you think that I'm the same as these other niggas. And I'm not.
For sure. Yeah, cause we had different life
I'm not the
experience,
same.
bro.
I'm not the same due to experience.
Right. Right. You live that type of life, man, and you can get back to the other side, man. Um, yeah, your outlook is different. Your whole aura is different, man. Cause you done seen some things that most people ain't gonna never see. You done been through some things most people ain't gonna never go through. And the main thing about it is you made it through. So you made it for a reason, not a season. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for sure, for sure. Oh, we buffering now. We buffering
Yeah,
now.
that was me. I
Oh,
I hit the button.
yeah.
Um so you putting on you got on deodorant, you got on everything, right? All right. So man, let me tell you something about these little boys. They be on one sometime. This nigga
Mm.
told me something. Hey man, I don't want y'all to listen to this, man, because sometimes they get mad when they hear they may think it's something else. Don't listen when I start it up. Just put it on mute. Don't listen when it start up. You know what I'm saying? The doors open automatically, close automatically, and all that type shit.
mm.
But I
And
ain't
you got
hey,
and you getting in one of them from an apartment?
yeah, from my apartment. You
I'm
know,
so mighty.
yeah, hold on, babe. This is the great thing. See, you see where I'm at. You see where
Yeah,
I'm at, right? See,
yeah.
I'm
Oh, that's
here.
that must be
I'm
the apartment complex.
I'm over here. So that thing is over.
It look like apartment complex. You got an apartment in that complex right there.
You know. So it's a button right here, right? Oh, let me open the door for this nigga over here. Yes, sir. Let me open the door for him. Yes, sir. He can just walk in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me see this. don't know this is work. I gotta go get some good one. Yeah, I think man, my other headphones broke. But yeah, it's one of them things that people be on one. Call your mama. I don't got my phone. What's wrong with your phone? Someone took my charger. Someone took your charger. But still go get your phone, bro. It's a charger right here that you can plug your phone up on. Or you can lay it on the pad right there. Hey man, sometimes, bro. Sometimes, bro.
I know, I know, I know, I know. I got grandkids. I got grandkids right about the same age.
Bro, sometimes it just be like, hey man, and the reason why it's like this is because it's me. It's me. You know why it's me? Because I have afforded him a life to where he don't have to think about nothing. You don't have to think about nothing. And
Right.
when you don't have to think about stuff like on a regular basis, you don't have to think about nothing on a regular basis, then watch this. I'm gonna ask this. I'm gonna just ask. Ask. You turn the alarm on. Well, you don't have to think nothing on a regular basis. Just go ahead and play it up, my son. Just play it up so the power can shoot up fast. You ain't gotta touch my over here. You ain't gotta touch nothing over here. The end of the plug is on, bruh. You gotta touch nothing over here. Why would you want to plug it from the base? Yeah, man. Having his boy, and I gotta remember, I'm a different dude. I'm from. I've been in the street since I was 10. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So I think a little more. My process is a little different. I'm on other type of time. You know what I'm saying? Than him. You know, he's gotten an opportunity to just be. And
Yeah.
me, I've I've never been just wool. I've been thinking for a long time. We had different responsibilities.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know
But
what I'm saying?
it's a beautiful thing though. It's a beautiful thing though. It's a beautiful thing, and at the same time, you got jewels to give him. You'll be able to give them to him. You know what I'm saying? But to give him a different life than what we had to live, it's a beautiful thing, my dude.
But it's hard for him to listen because he don't really see the example of because he don't see me in it no more.
Right.
So he's never seen me in it. You know, he been up his whole life.
Mm.
He never seen nothing different. You know, in his mind, I've always had my own room since I've been born.
Yeah.
Bathroom in my room. You know what I'm saying? So his life is, I've never wanted for nothing. I've never seen my daddy want for nothing. But he don't understand how we got here.
Right. Right. Yeah. The
We got
work
it
process. The work
on
process. But
hard work.
that's how it is in life, though, Ali. When people get successful, we only see the results. We don't even see the effort they put in to get there. We only see the results because we never see them when they're in the process. We only see the results. But nobody gets where they at without going through the process.
And that's the thing. You didn't see me when I was in the gym.
Right.
You know, like if I say, hey man, I didn't certain things I just didn't do. Ah man, everybody go through that. No, you're judging that. You're judging Houston on a LA standard or on a New York standard. We have a different standard. We
Right.
have a different thing going on out here. It's a different process. You know what I'm saying? I was on TV 18 months after I started doing stand up,
Mm.
but I had a different process. I had a
Right.
different I had a different opportunity. which I'm not tripping on you not having it, but I'm tripping on the fact that you think that everybody go through the same thing. I'm an independent artist. You're not independent. Even the people who've been in the business longer than me, they not independent. I'm
Right.
independent. You know what I'm saying? Just like when the things that you think, the things that you think are only true until they're put into play. Like I remember when I was getting ready to do my first special 2017 with a network. I'm calling people that I perceived to already have had specials.
Right.
And I was getting this based off me not even seeing them. Look how ridiculous I am. I didn't even see the special. But I assumed because they was having a successful career, you know what I'm saying, what I perceived to be a successful career, that they had specials.
Right.
But the person that I knew for a fact that had a special, that I was there and watched it and then watched the special, I don't know what made me call him last versus calling everybody else. And it made me this. It made me the point that I needed to know that, hey man, everybody ain't doing what you doing, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody ain't even did what you've done.
Right.
So let's get this hierarchy type of, you think, oh man, they supposed to think those cats are better than me. They supposed to think that, it's okay that they think that, cool, perfect. Because I'm not tripping on what people think. But I had called a bunch of people and they had never had specials
Mm.
that I thought they had. And then I called DL, which I was there at his thing, so I knew he had one.
But
I knew
yeah.
he had multiple specials.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So therefore, why didn't I just call him first? And but like I said, I probably need to know. I probably need to know that these
Yeah,
other
you needed
guys.
that. You needed that information. Don't let it happen by mistake. You needed that information so it could get you a proper perspective on where you was going and what you was doing.
So it's people that now they never had specials and they come in, man, how you do? That's older than me in
Right.
state. And then it's the boys that's younger than me. They call, hey man, how you do? You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't realize that I'm on a lot of people's. My penmanship is on a lot of people's special,
Right.
because you don't know who I've written stuff for, who I've punched up things for. Man,
Mm.
I never tell you.
Right. 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 Yeah.
But they know. If you look in the credits, you'll see my name in the credits.
Yeah. Yeah.
And but I'm like, and then it's the people who didn't put me in the credits that I don't mess with no more.
Facts. Yeah.
So it's a in this business, I've accomplished a lot without being over the top seen, because I don't do all the rest of the fluff.
Right.
Well,
Right.
I don't remember, I don't remember you from this. Well, you didn't see me when I was on the 3 seasons of Comic View, killing.
Mm-hmm.
And the easiest way for you to know that I was killing, that's why I got 3 seasons, four
Right.
seasons, because I was killing. I wasn't on there. They wasn't putting me on there just because they liked my face. And then I was a season finale on Def Jam.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In '08. So it's like people are like shows and don't know that I'm on the shows.
Mm.
And I'm not just on the shows. I'm on the shows in a high position. Like yo, like some of the top viewed things. Hey man, Messi Got on Boots is probably the most viewed story in the world.
Mm.
Messi Got on Boots, and it's the machine.
And what I tell what I told you, when the dude ain't even know your name, he knew the special. He knew the special. You know what I'm saying? For sure, for sure. He knew the special, but I mean, it's evident, bro. You say you go on 100 city tours, right?
You
So,
know not to cut you out, but do you know the number one viewed um one the number one viewed sketch in the world and it's undeniable because it does it they play it every year since I've done it.
which is Father's Day.
Mm.
They played Father's Day. Father's Day is the worst holiday. They since I did it
Right.
in 2014, 2016.
Right.
Since 2016, they have been playing this one joke every year since 2016.
Right.
Father's Day is the worst holiday ever. It comes on every year.
Right.
Every year.
Yeah.
Messi got on boots. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, it's one of the top, like, bruh, I just be sitting back like, hey man, what are y'all even talking about?
Yeah.
It would take other people like 8 more years to catch up with stuff that I put out
Mm-hmm.
and the impact of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The impact alone is asinine for somebody to think that somebody is on my radar when it comes to certain things. Like, no, I get it. I get what you're saying, but then I don't at the same time.
Mm-hmm. It's it's
Because
it's it's evident, Ali. It's like I say, if you do 100 city tours, right? You independent, you a one man band. You ain't never had a show with empty seats. All them people come to see you. It's evident. So when you get the people that make the little comments and this, that, and the third, man, that's just like, you know what I'm saying, dropping a needle in a haystack, man. It's the hay that you pay attention to, man. You won't be able to have shows all over the world. You know how significant that is, man, when somebody can get on stage and just tell stories and people from all over the world, every city, all over the country would come and sit down and listen to that and pay their money to do that. But that is an extraordinary talent, my guy.
they loved him without even seeing it.
Yeah,
People go crazy about her song without even seeing it.
yeah,
I didn't even have to show him.
yeah,
I just
yeah.
told a story. I just told two stories about it.
Right, 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 right.
You know what
I
I'm
knew
saying?
who her son was before I saw
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
I knew who he was before I saw him. The
And
first time
and
I saw him, he was telling me this steak was delicious.
yeah. And the crazy thing is, I'm I'm gonna tell some new stories about him and paint a whole new picture of him. Yeah, yeah. Cause see, now he musty. I ain't never. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's him right there. That's him right there. You know some. I've never seen this. This is true. This is true. How many how many boys do you know? Look at this nigga wrist. Look at this
What up,
wrist.
Chef? What up, Chef?
No, no. Look at show your wrist. Show your wrist. Put it this way.
Ah,
How many boys that you know that wear a watch that's musty? Because first of all, you gotta think how many boys you know that wear a watch.
right,
And
right,
he ain't got no regular watch, he got a grown man watch.
right.
You know what I'm saying? A watch and then he must. It don't even go together. He's nuts. So he talking about not anymore. He like,
Hey, yeah, man. Yeah, personal hygiene for youngest, man. They be into other things, man. They don't know. I be telling them, man. I'm telling you, man, I used to tell my grandson that all the time too, bro. I said, bro, you do everything besides hit that water every day, bro. You got to hit that water. I remember he told me one time, I said, man, how often you take a shower, man? He said, like every 3 days. I said, every what? He said, every 3 days. I said, no, but you need to hit that water every day, bro. You need to hit that water every day, bro. You need to hit up under them arms every day, bro. You need to hit up under them balls every day, bro. What are you talking about? He told me, but sometimes I don't do anything. I said, you do something. You wake up, don't you? You move
Boy,
around, don't you?
I'm talking about they think that because they didn't do nothing. That boy, you can get mustard steak.
Sleeping. You sweating, ain't you? I said, man, tighten up, man. And he
Ain't
was
tight, tight, bro.
at the time I told him to, Ali, he was like 15.
Oh, 15.
He was like 15, bro. And I'm like, bro, you gotta tighten up, bro. You gotta tighten up, man. Real talk, man. Then he started growing hair on his face, you know. And I told him, I said, bro, you gotta keep yourself neat, bro. Always keep yourself neat, bro. I said, who don't even know you gonna pay attention to your appearance, bro. They're gonna pay attention to your appearance first and foremost, you know?
Your your appearance.
Yeah, they're gonna pay attention to that, bro. And I said, how you think you gonna get girls if you stinking?
And the other thing is this appearance and being able to communicate.
Absolutely.
So, bro,
Absolutely.
man, you look folks in the eyes and you talk straight. Cause see that, man, the fear is this: mass majority of these things that be happening in traffic with these cops and these black folk, you know what I'm saying? My people is due to lack of being able to communicate effectively.
Yep. Facts.
And
Facts.
that is a part that's not discussed. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? How could we have communicated this more effectively to not be in danger? Not being able to communicate like you bound down, communicate to be able to keep yourself out of danger, out of harm's way with these folks.
Yeah, and that's the main thing because it don't matter, you know, whether somebody think you bound down. No, you preserving your life. You preserving your safety. And you gotta be
I talk like I want to talk. But
nah, they ain't gonna cut it. Cause that's gonna work the same way it work everywhere else in life. When you antagonize somebody, they're gonna feel antagonized and they're gonna push back. You know, just talk effectively and talk intelligently enough and explain yourself or what's going on and ask what the problem is and go from there. But yeah, you got to be able to communicate, man. Communication is key, man. And then, like I say, your appearance, you look like what you sound like, you will be okay.
yeah, you look. Hopefully you look good.
Yeah.
And let me get this barber shop. Hey man, I always we gotta talk. We gotta talk about Abdullah Mason and Bell this
Oh
weekend.
yes, for sure, for sure. Yeah, we got because that's coming up this weekend, man. So make sure we chop it up then.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that. Now, I still on this boy who they felt like that mess they gave. What's that boy from Boots?
Yeah,
Who he fought?
Xander
The,
Zayas.
yeah, Zay's getting more pub than Boots.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, that's insane, man. Yeah, that's insane for getting beat down.
But he
Yeah,
stuck.
for getting,
That's the thing. He was. And people, I guess people thought he was supposed to quit.
yeah,
Not
yeah.
as a
He
fight, as
took
a fighter.
he took a good whooping, man. I gave him props for bro. He took some hell of a shots.
When I looked at the fight, he delivered some hell of ones too. Like he
Yeah,
like
yeah. It was a
like
good old. This was a good old 1980s bump. You know what I'm saying? This was one of them joints, man. It was top of the line, man. That was one of the best
but
fights I've
then
seen in a minute.
he ended on his feet though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, look, my lives, I told them they calling me the guru. I told them before the fight happened, both of them was undefeated, but he was a two belt champion. I told people, I said he gonna stop him. They said, man, he might win. I said he gonna stop him between 7 and 10. So that's on my live a week before the fight. I already knew. I said between 7 and 10, he'll break him down. He stopped him in the 7th. I knew it. He got too many. He got too many tools in his toolbox, man.
Who Boots?
Yeah, he got too many tools in his toolbox. He got to tighten his defense up, but his offensive toolbox is extraordinary.
And when I look at Boots, that's the first thing I see is you're nice. That defense,
Yeah.
somebody a little more efficient
Mm-hmm.
gonna tear that defense up. Like,
Yeah, you know.
I get what people want to do. Hey man, but don't. That's a that's a media bone to try to chew on, man. Leave that boy Crawford alone, man.
Oh yeah,
Don't
yeah, 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 yeah. That's
alone.
a
That ain't where you at with
nah,
that.
nah, nah. That joker there on a different level, brother.
That man. Sometimes people gotta realize when somebody on a different level,
He
man.
on a
You got,
different
hey,
level,
bro,
bro.
you're a good fighter, but having man, just fight some of the ones that just fight some of the people that he fought.
Yeah, that's how you gotta do. Yeah, you'll see the barometer. You did? And I'm looking forward to Spence Jones coming up too. Spence Jones coming up too.
You think he didn't got his whipping pill back?
I think he do. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you this too, so you'll know. It's going. This I done told him already. This to play. I think he coming back. The whoop boy. I think he gonna whoop him, and I think he gonna retire. I think he just ain't want to go out on that L. I don't think he in it for the long haul no more. I think he gonna whoop boy real decent, and I think he gonna retire. I think he gonna go all out in this fight. I think he might stop and go ahead on and ride on back out to sea. He ain't hurting for nothing. He got a good life, man. Living on the ranch. He got money. He's 36. I think he just don't want to go out on the L. No true champion want to go out on the L.
That you want one more, you want to get another one in to see.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
and
don't.
you want to leave something on their mind and let them know that, hey, now, hey, I took a brutal whooping, but I also brutalized 34 other people. Don't forget
I-
it.
you might be 100% right. I
Yeah,
got
don't
one
forget
more. I
it.
got one more to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me. I got one more good thorough one. I'm gonna put a thorough one on somebody
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
You
I'm
know
getting
what I'm
ready to let y'all remember I did brutalize 34 people before I took a whooping. And I broke eye sockets, ribs, bones and faces and everything. Y'all forgot
saying? Yeah,
that.
that's what that boy want to do. Y'all tripping, man. But
Yeah, man.
but I do know that I do know that the boy told me apart. I ain't I ain't I
Yeah,
ain't tripping on that. But
yeah,
what
yeah,
I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tear somebody apart real quick. Like, is that
yeah.
phone still charged? You know, I'm gonna tear somebody apart real severe. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And 'cause I think that was the thing with Charlo.
Yep.
Charlo, you know, but
Yep.
one of them still undefeated, right?
Yeah, yeah, he get ready to fight. He get ready to fight. The end of this month too. The oldest one, Mel, by a couple of seconds. Mel, he's still undefeated. No, Maul still undefeated, and he get ready to fight over there in Australia on the same card with Spence. You did him and Spence training together now. Now the other one, to be honest with you, I always liked him, but I just think he just, man, I think when he fight. Man, he a hard out for anybody, man. Yep. When he fight, that shit he did with Canelo, I think he let it get in his head and he didn't even put up his fight. But when that nigga fight, when both of them, when them niggas, man, them niggas is hard to beat, man. They hard to beat, bro. Cause they can take a punch and they gonna dish it out. And they can take a punch. So it's hard to beat a dude like that, bro. I like them boys, man. I like them.
That's where he trained over there with at Charlo gym.
Oh, he do. Oh yeah, you had the right one. Them boys right there built for it tough, man. Can't nobody say nothing different to me. Them when I got my favorite fighters, man, they in my top 10 of like active fighters when they was active. Man, I like them boys, man. I like them.
All right, man. We here now. Let's go in and get this hair cut, man.
All right, champ, man. Have a
All right,
blessed one, man. We
my
talk
brother.
soon.
Bake it.
Salute.